This is Usain Bolt, one of the greatest sprinters of all time. And this is me, a high school track athlete with some pretty big dreams. So to chase my dreams, I'm going to be spending 24 hours training like the best sprinter in the world. And after looking at Bolt's routine, I'm genuinely terrified I might just die. But I guess there's only one way to find out. All right, so that would have been me if I were training like any other athlete. But Usain Bolt actually lets his body just naturally wake up, which is why I didn't have to set an alarm today, which was awesome. So Usain Bolt said that he actually just valued his recovery and health over the constant grind and nonstop exercises, which he thinks gave him the edge over his opponents who were waking up at 5 a.m. But once Bolt did wake up, he got ready for the intensity to ramp up, which is why we got to fuel up with a great breakfast. And to fuel up, Bolt believed in simplicity, so his favorite breakfast was an egg with fruit and water. You know, just because a breakfast is super simple, doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. This is actually so good. All right, so once we finish fueling up, that means it's off for our first workout of the day, where Usain Bolt gains what he's known for, his speed. Okay, so before Bolt even actually started his workout, he had a super long and intense warm-up routine because a pulled muscle is a sprinter's biggest nightmare. It puts him out of the game for a while. So this is all the warm-up stuff we have to do, and let's just get into it. All right, so the workout today is going to be 12 400s and then 6 200s. And our goal for the 400s is going to be to hit 70 seconds, and our goal for the 200s is going to be 34 seconds. And to make things interesting, I'm going to add a bit of a challenge because Usain Bolt was known for being very, very consistent and precise in his workouts. So we're going to see how many of our reps we can hit exactly on pace. That workout was so much more brutal than I thought it was gonna be. I really thought the longer breaks that sprinters take would help me out, but I'm so dead after that. The speed was kind of crazy on it. But now we can do the fun part of Usain Bolt's day. Let's get to it. Recovery time. Now, after his track workout, Usain Bolt takes 2 to 3 hours to recover and make sure he's ready for his second workout of the day. And first off on recovery, we have lunch. And here we have 1 sweet potato, some air-fried chicken, and feta cheese. This has all the carbs, protein, and fats that we need to fully recover from the workout we just did. I am so full. I didn't realize that eating the diet of someone who's a foot taller than me would be so hard, but now we get to the absolute best part of Usain Bolt's day, nap time. So I slept for about an hour and 10 minutes. But now it's back to the grind where we hit Usain Bolt's second workout of the day. Let's go. And Bolt definitely took this workout really seriously because it takes about 90 minutes to complete, and it is a lot more intense than any core workout I've ever seen. This is definitely gonna be really rough after that track workout. My legs are cooked, but we gotta start off with 3 sets of leg raises.
Everything that happens is motivation.
All right, here's the rest of the workout. And let's get into this because we still got a long ways to go.
Everything that happens
All right, the workout's done. That one felt pretty rough after the track workout. My legs felt really heavy doing box jumps. But now it's the part of the day I've been dreading. I haven't been looking forward to this at all. And that's because to recover from a second workout, Usain Bolt does cold exposure therapy. So I'm gonna be having to take a cold shower. All right, so I did just finish up that cold shower and it absolutely sucked. Obviously I couldn't show it, but now we're gonna be moving on to dinner, where Bolt likes to eat a meal that's full of carbs for energy, plus a lot of protein for muscle repair. So to get a good meal, I'm gonna be eating whatever my mom makes for dinner, and we're gonna be checking off another checklist that Bolt has, which is his mental health. In order to do that, we're going to be eating dinner with my family, not filming at all, not worrying about work, just spending a lot of time in a social interaction that's healthy for the mind. All right, so we are actually back down in the weight room again because Bolt has a third workout, and this is the final workout of the day, where he focuses on explosive lifting. Now, I couldn't find his exact lifting routine, so I chose 4 of the lifts that I've seen in his YouTube videos, and I will be doing those lifts. We will be keeping the sets really controlled because my legs feel like jello. I can barely walk down the stairs to get to the weight room. It feels really taxing today after the workouts. So yeah, let's get into the lifting. I don't know how he does this. My legs feel like they're actually gonna fall off. If I never post a YouTube video again, it's because this workout actually just killed me. All right, the workout's done, which is good because I don't think I could actually lift one more weight even if I wanted to. And I actually finished that workout at the perfect time because right now it's 8 p.m. and around that time, Usain Bolt gets ready for bed by winding down, not thinking about any work at all, and just relaxing and hanging out with his family. So I'll see you in the next video.
that happens is motivation.